Bafana Bafana has qualified for the 2027 AFCON, man. I know the qualifiers have not even started just yet, but looking at the qualification group that we find ourselves in, you might as well email us the points, boys, because we will be there no matter what. Looking at the group, South Africa's opponents are Guinea, Kenya, and etc. etc. Sorry, man, I'm just not too familiar with that.
Sanibona, hope unaphila. First of all, I didn't realize we are now the top dogs in Africa. We are now the top dogs in Africa. We're in Port A. Port A or Port 1, but we're in the first port. And Bewukona I'm a top dog lapaya. Bewukono Nigeria, Bewukono Morocco, Bewukono Senegal. I didn't know what in Natis Balwalab. So we have to give credit where it's due. We know where we come from. We know what we are usually goma pot 2, 3, 4 tina. So siyazazi ukuthi sisuka kephi as Bafana Bafana. A lot of work has been done for us to be in Pod 1, and be regarded as a powerhouse.
Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? So it's all about football. I want to be showing you different groups. I've already talked about Nigerian group, Ghana group, and let me talk about South Africa group. That's the Bafana Bafana group. Bafana Bafana group, if I'm not mistaken, is on group Z, and this group is made up of Guinea, Kenya, which is very easy for South Africans, for Bafana Bafana to defeat, and Guinea. I don't know about Guinea. Is Guinea good? I know of one country. What was that country? The country that was playing with Nigeria last AFCON. Was it last AFCON or last year? I don't know, but you see this group that South Africa is. I just know that South Africans are Bafana Bafana is definitely gonna qualify for this group, because Kenyan, this is their first time participating in AFCON. Oh my god, I want to support Kenyan, but we have Bafana Bafana on this group. I'm gonna support Bafana Bafana. I'm supporting four countries this year. We have Cameroon, we have Nigeria, we have South Africa, and we have Ghana. So these are my 4 countries, but I do have 2 countries I want to see at the finals. Let me say I have 2 countries I want to see at the finals. 1 is myself, and 2 is my boyfriend. I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, when you're on this channel, you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. So tell me, South Africans who are watching me, do you think you guys can qualify on this group? Easy? Because I know it's very easy when you guys play with Kenyan are not that strong. What about Guinea? Will you guys be able to defeat Benin? Is it Benin or Guinea? Will you guys? Then the other one is Eritrea. I've never heard of that country. Is that a country exists in Africa? I've never heard of that country before. Anyway, guys, if you're new on this channel, you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Please take a look and watch this video.
Country. Looking at this, we should qualify, man. The biggest talking point is that South Africa will be coming up against the all-time top goal scorer and legend of the game, Benny McCarthy. Obviously, he is the head coach of Kenya, but because they are a host nation for next year's AFCON, they've already qualified. So, Benny, you know what to do, man. But it does make it a little bit tricky, because there is a potential that because Kenya has automatically qualified for this AFCON, only one team between South Africa, Guinea, and Eritrea will qualify for next year's AFCON. And that is purely because next year's AFCON is going to be hosted in Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. But anyway, I like our group regardless. You would think that it would be easy for us to qualify for this AFCON. But what do you guys think? And also, how do you feel about the fact that only one country besides Kenya could qualify for next year's AFCON? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Africa. So Izandla Lulekanda to Hugo Bros and his team. Right, so this is the draw for ama qualifiers AFCON elandelayo, AFCON 2027. We're in the same group with Ghana, Kenya, Eritrea. Eritrea, I hope that is how it's pronounced. Right. I was hoping for all Lesotho or Botswana, no Tanzania, but you know what? It is fine. Laba es nabo baslingen. It's bound to be an entertaining and an interesting one, because we will be having a new coach and possibly a new squad. I think our World Cup qualification and AFCON participation has put us in a better position in terms of data collection, right? We know some of the key players that we need in the national team. So umsebenzi wa coach olandelayo will be very simple. You make a few additions, and then you make a few exclusions. Sihambe, so qualify. I have absolutely no doubt we can top the group. ayibukeki igroup enzima yabo. So this is how things are looking for Bafana Bafana for qualification AFCON 2027.
This is going to be very interesting indeed. It might seem like a walk in the park on paper, but let me tell you for a fact, one of South Africa or Guinea won't be at AFCON 2027. That's because Kenya are automatically qualified as a host nation. If Kenya come last in the 4th position with no points, they're still going to make the AFCON. So only one other spot is available. One of South Africa or Guinea, let me tell you again, are not going to go to the AFCON. Now, Guinea, of course, didn't make the last AFCON, and to make this one, they're going to have to finish above South Africa. As for South Africa, it may well be a different coach after the World Cup. It may be a post-Hugo Bruce era. It could be worse for all we know. This could be tough because Guinea with Girassi, if they do the business against South Africa will miss the AFCON. And a word on Eritrea, who have made it this far, congratulations. Again, because Kenya are there, Eritrea are going to have to win the group, and that looks like one hell of a task.
The AFCON qualifiers group are out. I'm very much excited, looking forward to watch. There's a lot of nice match up. In total, we have 12 groups. In Group A, we have Morocco, Gabon, Niger, and Lesotho. Group B, we have Egypt, Angola, Malawi, and South Sudan. In Group C, we have Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Gambia, and Somalia. Group D, we have South Africa, Guinea, Kenya, and Eritrea. In Group E, we have DR Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Zimbabwe. In Group F, we have Burkina Faso, Benin, Mauritania, and Central African Republic. In Group G, we have Cameroon, Comoros, Namibia, and Congo. In Group H, we have Tunisia, Uganda, Libya, and Botswana. In Group I, we have Algeria, Zambia, Togo, and Burundi. Group J, we have Senegal, Mozambique, Sudan, and Ethiopia. In Group K, we have Mali, Cape Verde, Rwanda, and Liberia. Group L, we have Nigeria, Madagascar, Tanzania, and Guinea-Bissau. I'm very much excited for it. I really wish the best of luck for all the teams. I just want to see good football.
I just finished watching the AFCON 2027 qualifiers draw. And I have said this already, that this qualifiers is going to be the most difficult edition we've ever seen. I mean, look at the groups. I'm expecting the top 20 teams in Africa, at least 4 to 5 of them not making it to the AFCON, because I'm looking at a group like Group I, where Algeria, Zambia, Togo, Burundi. I'm expecting Burundi to do something, to upset someone, maybe flip over Zambia or flip over Algeria. I mean, they can do it. I look at Group A, and Niger look like they can push a fight. They can push a fight to somebody. Even you take a look at Group D, Group H, Group L, and all these 3 teams, only one country can qualify alongside the host nation. So in Group D, we can see only one of South Africa, Guinea, or Eritrea. Something can happen here. You look at Group H, only one of Tunisia, Libya, or Botswana. And any of these 3 teams can qualify, especially Tunisia or Libya, who I think are the 2 strong favorites in that group. And even in Group L, Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau, and Madagascar, with only one of them can qualify. In Guinea-Bissau, they are not pushovers. They are not pushovers. So for this AFCON, I'm expecting some giants to fall, and I think at least 4 to 5 of the top 20 teams in Africa will not qualify.
So I draw AFCON qualifiers 2027 isiyenziwe and iphume yamanje. South Africa iedwe neGuinea, yaedwa neKenya, edwa nalento engayazi Eritrea angilazi la qala namhlanje. But into engifuna ukuyieda la ukuthi Bafana Bafana la mayiphela lama group stage expect 18 points. Lento ukuthi sihlale sicompromise kuthiwa awukodi iKenya, awukodi iGuinea, bafethu Bafana Bafana kwenye level manje. Ile level ukuthi it's one of the best nations like Africa. Uyibona nje ukuthi maybe i-set up emagamini ayibe right, kodwa nje Bafana Bafana kwenye level njengamanje. They have almost the best player in every position like Africa. So lento ukuhlale lokuthiwa hayi kodwa ubani yabona nje le kumele siyoba ama favorites la, kumele siyiprove ku World Cup uqala mase siyabuya so perform kule AFCON lesikhombisa ukuthi we are one of the best nations like Africa. So ama qualifiers azobe mncane azoqala after World Cup, and then from there zobe siqhubeka ke iAFCON next year. So yeah, Bafana Bafana ayingageji bakwethu.
Earlier today, the AFCON 2027 qualifiers, the draw took place. And Bafana Bafana is in Group D against Guinea, Kenya, Eritrea. I know everybody looking at this group already saying, Bafana Bafana is already qualified going through. Guys, let's slow down, Nyan. Because point number one, who's going to be our head coach? But the GOAT leaves after the World Cup. Who is going to take over? That's where we must start before we already counting points. Because I'm sure whoever comes in is going to want to bring his own philosophy, playing style, and he's already got a list of players that want to put in Bafana Bafana. So it could be a trial run. Hey, I'm nervous about whoever takes over. But anyways, looking at the group, up first Guinea. Yo, Guinea is not that easy. Guinea is going to be a very tough side. Guinea is going to be tough. Guys, do not underestimate Guinea. That's the one team that makes me nervous in this group. And then Kenya, where Benny McCarthy is head coach. Hey, and he wants the Bafana Bafana job. So I'm sure if he doesn't get the Bafana job, he's going to want to prove a point against us. We need to be careful of Kenya. Very, very careful. Eritrea there is 6 points waiting for us. Even if we are trying out new systems, new players, 6 points is waiting for us. Because if I'm not mistaken, did they not pull out of the previous qualifiers or something like that? I'm pretty sure Eritrea pulled out of something. But yeah, hey, let's not underestimate this group. Especially not knowing who our next coach is going to be. Hey, Bafana, good luck. But now that it's been said, the standard has been set, we must qualify for every single AFCON from here moving on forward. No excuses. No matter who the new coach is. You have pressure already. Qualify for this tournament.
So these are different reactions coming from Africa. It's football season, and guys, the thing is, I don't even like this World Cup that is coming. Do you know why I don't like World Cup? Because it has nothing to do with Africa. It will be very difficult for Africans to even win. This is the problem. But if it was AFCON, definitely. Oh my God, the country you're supporting, oh, it has won 2 goals. But World Cup, oh my God, I wish they can just take this World Cup to 2050. I don't like World Cup. I like AFCON every year. Anyway, guys, do let me know if you think South African B in Group D is very easy for them. Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. See you guys. Bye.